Well, I am Eric Jackson. I am the director of the Connecticut Transportation Safety Research Center, also the executive director of the Connecticut Transportation Institute at the University of Connecticut. The Connecticut Transportation Safety Research Center is a research center set up primarily by the Connecticut Department of Transportation. We're in the process of developing a customized tool which follows the Highway Safety Manual that will allow the DOT to pinpoint problem areas and then come up with countermeasure solutions to prevent crashes from occurring in the future. We collect police reports from every single motor vehicle crash that occurs in the state, compile that on a website and provide that back to the public to query data. We also provide the information back to engineers so they can analyze the roadway system in the state of Connecticut and look for hotspots or problem areas where they can make corrections and hopefully prevent crashes from occurring in the future. We have funding for 2 graduate assistants that come in and help develop mathematical models for some of our safety analysis tools. The Connecticut DOT is also dependent on UConn to help control the data quality of a lot of the police reports that are coming in. So I have a staff of 15 to 20 students that kind of rotate through. They come in, they actually open up every single crash report, and they check the quality of the data, they check the location of the data, and they process those reports and then send them back to the DOT, and then they go online to the Crash Data Repository website that we have. We're also looking at transportation safety as a human health issue, or taking an epidemiological approach to transportation safety. So public health has done this a lot with disease. So we're treating car crashes the same way that you would treat a disease. We're looking at risk-taking behaviors and how do you stop those risk-taking behaviors, the same thing that you would do with AIDS or measles or any of those other types of diseases. How do you prevent people from taking those unnecessary risks? We have a real-time technologies driving simulator, and within that driving simulator, we have the ability to put in different scenarios. So we can have pedestrians run across the road, we can have a crash occur, we can have vehicles stop, we can change the aggressivity of the other drivers or other cars in the simulation, so we can have them slam on their brakes, we can have bicyclists fall off their bike out in the middle of the road. We have full control over kind of the roadway environment around the vehicle. One of the things that we're really interested in is starting to look at drugs and alcohol. So as states look to legalize marijuana, being able to have some people come in, smoke, and then get into a car and then start driving and see how their reaction and perception times change. And that's going to be key for looking at legislation and trying to determine who's intoxicated when they're actually behind the wheel.